Universal Peace Federation International, and from our chapter, our local chapter, Guyana, which is led by Reverend Dr. Ronald McGarrell, who is the General Secretary and the Church Leader. General Secretary and Church Leader usually are considered the national leader. I am the chairman of the Universal Peace Federation Guyana, and both of us have been in numerous activities in Guyana and around the world, trying to create this culture of peace, goodwill, love, harmony. We went to many symposiums internationally. With me is our junior mother, spirit mother for Guyana, Mrs. Latchmin Khan, who is also my wife. All right? I'm just give a little idea of face to the phone. Right, and I'll ask Pamela Nauth, who is also our second junior mother for Guyana. Pamela Nauth is an activist, a social activist, a professional in education, and so on, and she probably will give us a little 2 minutes on herself a bit later on. But also a junior mother and a very dynamic personality in the Federation and in Guyana as well, always working for peace and harmony, educating and positivity in the land. On behalf of the Federation, we want to tell you a very special thank you for having participated, ma'am, in that conference that we had, that international conference. We were amazed at the amount of viewers that you had, and the amount of comments. I don't know if you're probably too busy to really realize the impact you made around the world.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, to the point whereby you were recognized by the leaders, including our spirit mother, the founder, living today, the only founder, Hajji, the wife of Sun Myung Moon, who is our inspiration and our holy mother, our first holy mother in the world, and holding and producing ideas of wisdom and brilliance to continue to unite humanity, world leaders, as a way that we can create this true culture of peace. So with that in mind, I want to ask Reverend Dr. Ronald McGarrell to do a small unification prayer for us, for the gathering, to bless you, to bless our country. Reverend Dr. McGarrell.
Creator, sustainer. First of all, we want to thank you for another beautiful day you have created and allowed us to exist. So I pray that there is gratitude for each and every one of us gathered here this morning as we thank you for the many blessings bestowed upon our lives, even those that we are unaware of. You know, there are lots of blessings there because we exist. We gathered in the official residence of the Prime Minister of Guyana. Yeah, bless him. Right? God, you bless all the leaders of the government, all the political leaders. Pray for your blessing on all the other participants of the administration of the nation, Parliament, Cabinet. We have to bless all of these men, women, and their children. So, Guyana, peaceful. Bless our efforts in everything. We have to always mercy.
Thank you, Reverend Doctor. I was trying to make a point a bit earlier that your speech resounded around the world. And we have always been involved with these Zoom meetings, with these international conferences and congresses that's going on at the moment because of COVID. And also in practical meetings, actually, in South Korea, in the United States of America, at times in Japan. But we have never seen a First Lady or a Second Lady who had such an impact out there. And I'm not saying this just because I'm sitting with you. I'm saying this because it really was impacted. Your message resounded around the world. And we keep on getting compliments and congratulations and to say thank you to you. With that in mind, one of our top leaders and administrators, Reverend Dr. Walsh, has asked me to deliver to you a personal letter of thank you on his behalf and on behalf of Hajji Hamoon, the mother and founder of the Universal Peace Federation. I'd like to present this to you, and I will ask Mrs. Khan to do this.
Thank you very much.
Then also, as we hear, I have a folder. I have a folder here from giving you some more information about the Universal Peace Federation, and thank God we feel more proud because you're already an ambassador of peace of the Universal Peace Federation. And the Reverend Dr. Ronald McGarrell says he personally feels embarrassed because he didn't even know or he couldn't remember because of time. And look how God has put it that today you are the wife of the Prime Minister of our great country, and you're also an ambassador of peace, and we beamed you by satellite around the world as an ambassador of peace and as an intellectual. I would like you to present our Honorable Mrs. Phillips this information about the Universal Peace Federation.
We received this on behalf of the Universal Peace Federation
But further to that, as we are on it, and we are all standing very nicely and elegantly, we have received 2 gifts from the International Association of First Ladies. And even though you're the second lady, your production, your elegance was so magnificent, it really resonated, as I said, around the world. And so we have a flower.
I think I recall when you became an ambassador. Yes, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, somebody take that first, please. Okay. The documents that we have given you will give you an excellent idea as to what is going on with the Universal Peace Federation, the purpose of its founding, and so on. One of the teachings that always struck me as a student when I was learning about the institution, after Mr. Ronald McGarrell about 40 years ago had approached me, and I was just this little boy riding the motorcycles and trying to develop a business. The teaching of Sun Myung Moon, this is one of it. I wish for a world of peace. I wish people would love one another. I wish for a world without poverty, hunger, conflict, and suffering. Mighty is the power of love, he says. Just as tugging a single hair sways the whole body, so tugging the heartstrings of love sway the whole world. As human beings, we are powerless as individuals. So we live in mutual love for one another. True love gives, forgets, and it has given and gives again. In that way, we must give until all selfishness disappears. Only then will there be true peace. From our holy founder, Sun Myung Moon. I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to just remind you of some of the teachings of Sun Myung Moon. Because, like I said again, I was asked to make a special presentation to you. And my understanding that this day, they haven't asked for anyone else. For some reason, your personality, your style of speech, and the words that you brought out truly resonated. So,
Thank you very much.
I want to give.
If I could say.
I was going to give them a chance to say something for 2 minutes each.
Okay.
Pamela, go ahead.
Okay, well, once again, congratulations. I've heard, I haven't seen it, but I understand it was very impactful. And this is what we want, because not only because of the pandemic that we're in, but humanity, that peace around the world. We're seeing what's happening in the Middle East right now. And if more of us can echo that one voice that we will have peace, I think it would resonate like this. So once again, we're here this morning, and we really appreciate what you have done, and we look forward to working with you. Okay?
You're going to take a minute to tell her about yourself?
Okay, well, you would have heard I'm Pamela now. There's not much to say about me.
On the contrary.
I think I'm very passionate about spreading this word of love. I think I'm passionate about working with women and children. I see what is happening in my country and in other parts. And I think if each of us could just lend and do our part, we'll be a better world at the end of the day. That's just me. Yeah.
Okay, Mrs. Khan, would you like to make a message?
Hi, Latchmin Khan. He introduced me. So I would say he's better half.
The best.
It's a beautiful day. I feel so proud and so very happy that we were able to come to see you in person. And not only come to see you, but to see the person you are, so humble, so pleasant, so welcoming. I was just telling Pamela, you're such a sweetheart. And what you have done in going on that panel, the way you spoke, the things you spoke about, we as Guyanese were all so very proud of you and the Universal Peace Federation. Peace is what we need in this world. Love is what we need. And Father Moon and his beautiful wife, Mother Moon we call her, I was fortunate to have met her in Korea. It's a beautiful feeling. It's a moving experience to know the work that they do. And for us here in Guyana, to continue that work and to bring peace to this world, to our country, and to ourselves, starting from our home, it's really a beautiful feeling. And I have to say we are blessed. We are truly blessed to be the way we are, the way we live, all different ethnicities. We are truly one. My husband will always say we are one human
family under God.
under
Father
God.
Moon's words. One human family under God.
So it's a pleasure to have met you here today. I know we will work closely together in the Universal Peace Federation. So welcome aboard once again, and thank you for having us here.
And Madame, you had said you wanted to say.
Yes, it's quite an honor to welcome you here to the
Thank you.
official residence of the Prime Minister, and I must say it was indeed an honor to participate at the conference. And the focus of the message was on the family and separation and how we really need to get past this war that's never ending, you know, and so on. And just to remind you, I was a youth leader for a club when I think it was the then mayor, Mavis Ben had asked. There was a conference, I think, in New York that we went to, and I was one of the young leaders that participated at that conference. And it was quite impactful way back then. It's probably over 40 years ago, because I'm retired now. And although my focus is really supporting the Prime Minister, you know, he's been a military person for all his life and now has ventured into politics. And so totally, it's a new world. It's a new world, it's a new world. It's our second time at public life, you know. We were, I'd say, happily retired and enjoying retirement. I wanted to do a bit of travel, and then COVID, and then all the other things that happened in Guyana. And he was, he just felt he had to be a part of the change to get things, you know, democracy alive and going. And so here we are serving the people of Guyana again at another level. So it has been a real honor and privilege to participate in the conference. So it's been indeed an honor and a privilege to participate. I did not know that the message was so impactful, and so I'm happy to learn that this morning, and do convey my appreciation also for the opportunity to have participated.